Hey, everybody. Welcome to Elevate Us. This is the show talking about elevating Black America and Black excellence. And we have plenty of Black excellence and Black beauty here today. We are going to talk about it in just a few minutes. I just want to say hello. I hope everyone had a fantastic week. And also, I just want to, thank everyone that's tuning in, that's watching the show. I am just really thankful for each week I'm looking, the numbers are going up in our viewership. I'm excited about that. So I want you guys to tune in because this is a very safe platform for us to discuss issues that concern us. So I want you always to feel free to call in, or if you see us on the live, if you have any comments, you can go right into the live. Hold on, let me see. And you can make any kind of comments you want in there. And hold on, do I see us live? Hold on. Oh, yep, there we are. So you guys can, I didn't knock something over. You guys can always tap into the comment section and you can ask any questions that you want to ask while we are on the live on Facebook. All right. So first of all, before I get to introducing my guest, I just want to say thank you for everyone that watched last week. I had a lot of questions concerning, we talked about a touchy subject and, it's a hard subject, but it's something, one of those issues that we really got to start getting more comfortable talking about. And we did talk about, life or death issues and having life insurance and making sure that we build generational wealth for our people so that we have things to pass down to our little ones so that when in our absence, they are able to continue on with our legacies and they can continue our work the way that we've envisioned it and the way that we see it. So we have to be able to pass these things down to our children, and we have to be able to tell, have these conversations with our families. So with that being said, I'm not going to really hesitate today. We're going to get into it, but I am going to ask the question of the day. And before I introduce my guest, I'm actually let her introduce herself. But the question of the day, and it's going to be, just surrounding us in entertainment. And, you always think about the representation that we make in the entertainment industry because we are very, as far as us as a people, I feel like we dominate the modeling industry, the music industry, the television, singing, all of it. We sports, we pretty much dominate everything when it comes to entertainment. But I just want to know, how do we feel about our true representation in the entertainment industry being our authentic selves, so the question is, do we spend so much time trying to stand up to European standards when we're in these industries, or are we being authentic about who we are in these industries? Like, what is your take on that? So first I want you to introduce yourself, tell everybody who you are, and then just a little feedback on that question of the day.
Okay. First, my name is Tatiana. I am CEO and partner owner of Melanated Models nonprofit foundation. Not a lot of people know that we are a nonprofit, so we always try to reiterate that to everybody and explain, with our program, what we do. We're not just a modeling agency, but we're the first actually modeling agency that is a nonprofit. So that's really shout out and kudos to us. It is Black owned, but we emphasize in our mission that we are pushing to build confidence, instill brilliance and strength in our models. And the way this kind of came about was during the pandemic. We've seen a lot of people had their confidence went down. A lot in adults and a lot in kids. So we're like, let's make this into something and not just something. Mm-hmm. So we actually instilled that just in the entertainment world, actually to go into the onset of your question. At first, we did, as an entertainment industry, a lot of us of brown color and descent, we did try to obtain that European culture. Mm-hmm. We did try to obtain what they wanted, but as time has permitted, because we used to have to look a certain way. They used to do the paper bag, testing on you. So anything, you had to be a color. If you darker than a paper bag, you weren't getting picked. It didn't matter how great your talents were. But now it's strictly because of social media. It's kind of broadened, and people's talents are being seen more.
Yes.
But it's letting everybody be their authentic self. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't matter at this point. It's just if you're good at what you do. And then it's awful with who you know.
Yes.
But I do say it's still kind of finicky, but it is a slope that's rising. And like you said, we have taken over the industry on all spectrums.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you see everybody striving to want, no offense, but the big butt, big boobs, big lips, and a lot of us come naturally. So we are taking over, not just looks, but just in the entertainment as well. So.
Yeah, that's interesting that you say that because I was watching old music videos from like the 80s, 90s, and it's crazy because when you look at the videos, the main singer in girl groups used to always be the chocolate sister, and she was the one with the talent, but then they end up phasing her out of the group, and they end up putting the other ones up front that had more, light skin, European features, and I just started to watch all these different groups, and I'm looking at the same thing happening over and over again.
And the body type.
Yeah, and the body types. Yeah,
now,
they're looking for those.
Before we would be too big.
I know.
We would be too considered big, and we're like, wait. So now you're like, now everybody's like, oh, you guys are this and that. And I'm like, so.
Yeah, even like my daughter at one time, she wanted to model. And she was 5'7" at the time, and she weighed 125. And they told us that they wanted her to lose 5 more pounds. They really wanted her to be 118. And I'm like, she already starved herself to get to this 125. So if y'all not happy with her at that 125, I don't know what to tell you. And she really was not getting booked because they said that she was too thick. And she was not thick at all.
The level of where you should be at weight, wide, and color, it just transformed maybe, I would say even just 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Because even when I was in the industry, I had a roommate, we were the same height, we were the same shape, literally we were the same top, everything, but she would get picked more. She was fair skinned, light, and green eyes.
Yeah.
And we would audition for the same thing. And at the time, my phone was working and hers wasn't. So they would call for us and we would look. But she couldn't go nowhere because I was the ride. So they're like, oh, yeah, no, we don't want her. It literally, I would get, no, we don't want her.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I started seeing, okay, I'm dark. I'm too dark. I'm, so I had to find my lane and figure out what I wanted to do more.
Yeah, and that's rough on us, as Black women, but like you said, social media has now created this platform where we're starting to, just kind of come out more. They're seeing our talent. And now it's a take it or leave it type thing because you're gaining an audience and a following on your own just based off of your talent.
Absolutely.
And it's not based off of any particular standards or anything. So kudos to, some people
just
hate
talent.
some people hate social media, but social media use
it right. It'll make it make sense for you.
Exactly.
It will make sense.
So we can't help but notice, well, you know what? First, really quick, I just want to talk. I know that we had a couple of events first of all, when I had Easy Days, we had products at the store. And then from there we had a couple of events at the store. And that's when you first kind of introduced to me some of the models that you had. Yes. And you put on just these beautiful events with these beautiful models. And the way that you have these babies so organized with these events, it's incredible. So I just want to give kudos to you.
Thank you.
Yes, and the way that you have this thing organized, so it's just incrable.
Sometimes you got to put your elbow on them.
I know.
Like
you know what the kids, you got to do that WW.
Like, hey. No, honestly, first, when it comes to that, I always thank the parents.
Yes.
Because without them and the parents constantly wanting to bring them to us for us to show our knowledge that we know in the industry, and then even for our adult models to come in and trust us, to give them and put them in front of the right people, train them, and get that understanding of what the industry looks like, the secrets that we know, and what we can do going forward. I just thank everybody for that.
Yes.
So, we have some of our models here today.
All right.
So I will introduce them, then I'll let them go from there. So we have Mr. Lex.
Hello,
Hey.
I'm Lex.
Hi, Lex.
Out of here, Las Vegas, Nevada. Only been modeling for, I say about 6 months now. But Melanated Models has definitely helped me along my journey. So definitely appreciative. Yeah.
Nice.
I paid him to say that.
He
did good. We have Skylar.
Hi,
Oh, hi, Skylar. How old are you?
I'm 7 years old. No, I just turned 8.
Yes, it's our birthday girl.
Oh, happy birthday. How long have you been modeling?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you like modeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been with Melanated Models for about a year now.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Good. All right. And then who else do we have?
And we have Miss Amori.
Hi, Amori.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Amori's my daughter, and yesterday was her first fashion show, and she did really good yesterday. She's only 2 years old, so shout out to Amori.
Good girl.
And we have Miss Katie, which is behind Amori.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Katie.
Katie.
I'm a Las Vegas local. I've been modeling for a few months, and I'm 27.
Nice.
And then we have, last but not least, Miss Sando.
Hi, I'm Sando, and I'm 14 years old, and I've been modeling for about a year now.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. You guys are so beautiful, and your smiles are completely lighting up the room right now.
Thank you. So are you.
Thank you. So we will start with Skylar. How excited are you for the event coming up?
I don't know.
You don't know? Who does your hair when you do your modeling events?
My mom.
She does. Nice. I love your hair. It's very pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you know what type of style, like what kind of clothes you like to wear when you model?
Skirt.
You like skirts? Nice. All right. And then also, Katie, I know you said you've been just a couple of months, right?
Yes.
So just Melanated Models, that's been your platform so far, or have you done any other modeling?
Yes, unfortunately, because I needed them. And so I'm pretty grateful for the opportunity I've been given. I've grown a lot and gained a lot of confidence. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Good. And then say your name again for me.
Sando,
Sando. And does that have a particular meaning? Do you know?
princess,
Wow. In what language?
Creole.
In Creole? Okay, that's beautiful. I love that.
Thank you.
All right. And then also, how excited are you for the event coming up this week?
I'm really excited.
Yes. Do you know what fashion, what style you're going to be modeling? Can we give that away?
No, yeah, we can.
Okay.
Honestly, because a lot of fashion shows, the models kind of know the day of. That's part of the modeling world. It's there. We have 6 designers. So it's world class. So we have different designers. We have people from California. We have from gowns. We have from urban. We have from just real funk, and it's a lady, she makes like 80s and 90s funk attire. Then we have an athlete, athlete apparel, and just a good mix of people. And it's a 3-day weekend. So the models are kind of in shock to kind of see who they'll
Just
be
one
with.
day,
Yeah,
yes.
for the most part.
So what's your favorite style?
Probably like funk.
The funky looks? Oh, nice. Good. And we had to save our gentleman over here for the last.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just started as well with modeling?
Yes.
What made you want to get into modeling?
So it was family influenced, believe it or not. A lot of my family, a lot of my friends, they've been telling me, Lex, you got the face, you got, you're in shape. I think we feel like you would be a really great model. Me, I really never looked at it, never thought about it. So definitely appreciative for my family pushing me and kind of just support me along my journey right now.
Nice. Good. All right. And then tell me, what is the process that you guys use as far as picking models, or can anyone come and be a model, or?
It is open to any and everyone if you have it. I always tell the parents though, when it comes to the kids, don't force them. If there's something you want, don't force them.
Yeah.
I don't want a kid to feel uncomfortable first of all when they see everybody else doing it, and then they're like, I don't want to do it. I'm not feeling it. And I tell the parents, our doors will always be open, even if a kid wakes up one day, I don't want to do modeling. It is okay. There's no, I wouldn't say there's no criteria, but there is just confidence. And then we're just there to help build on that. So it starts at age 4 and it goes up from there.
Okay.
So ages 4 and up is welcome. Even though it is melanated, everybody is welcome.
Oh.
Everybody is welcome.
Okay.
So there's no limits. There's no, you can't come because your hair is green today, then you want to be purple tomorrow. We want you to feel free because honestly, we love the uniqueness. A lot of people do trainings where they want everybody to be strictly to one way of walking, but there are, and we're teaching our models, there are different forms of modeling. Everybody's like, everybody wants runway. Everybody's not built for the runway.
Yeah.
So you have to know, and if you're like, hey, Miss Tati, I just want to do print. Okay, just let me know, and I'm gonna make sure you're getting into the right door the right way. We strive. We go to a lot of networking events, and we even go to California because California and Atlanta is where they are. New York, Skylar won a competition. Skylar won a competition in New York Fashion Week. So that was really, really big for her to go.
Wow.
And she hadn't even been in, it hadn't even touched a year for her. So she went in and she won a competition to go to New York Fashion Week. So
That's
that was
big.
It was big. It was big.
Yes.
I think, don't get me wrong, I think it was 150 people, but yeah, she did really good. She
Yeah,
did really,
that's
really good.
exciting. That's a big platform. You know, a lot of models, that's what they look forward to, is being able to be at Fashion Week. So for you to be only 8 years old and you have that experience already, that means that you have a real big future and career ahead of you.
She does.
Yeah, so oh, Lord, I did it again. You should be excited about that for
It
sure.
was her, Isabella. I think it was just those two that went, but it was a really good, just kind of hearing from both parents and the sides of it that everything went great for them. So I just really hope. I always tell people, yes, we're here for you guys to train, but we want you guys to go to the next level. And if we can we point you in the right direction for those people, we'll make sure you get to that next level.
Okay.
So,
Now, do you guys teach other aspects besides just modeling? Do you teach behind the scenes type things, or are you just focusing just on the modeling right
So
now?
we actually have tapped into more like monologue kind of situations. We have a company we're working with, and they've given us a lot of intel to how and what we should go forward with monologue. So I know I'm more in verse with modeling. Me and my fiance, we're more in verse with modeling, but we're open for help. So we're like, he came, gave us our notes, and we're like, this is what we need to do. So going into the summer, we're going to work more on our workshops being, slating. Not a lot. You hear slate and nobody knows what that means. That's a big thing in the industry. Like if you don't even know those small things, they'll get up there like, oh, slate, give us a slate. A lot of people don't know that, and you can miss out on an opportunity not even knowing verbiage.
Yeah.
We teach a lot of verbiage for Fashion Road and in the industry period.
Good.
So if you go as a model, oh, can you give us your slate? And then you sitting there scratching your head. We don't ever want that. So if we can just do the fundamentals, because the fundamentals can get you a long way, and then you put your own talent to it, there's no way you can be stopped.
Yeah.
So, then they'll come back, hey, melanated models showed me this. So that's all we ask, just come back, toss a coin down our way. That's all we ask.
Nice. Who's not afraid to give us a fierce walk right now? Who wants to do just a little small walk back and forth? Anybody? You don't have to. I'm not putting you on the spot. No pressure here. Hey, what's up? No. You ain't finna just try to peek in here and not come in and say hi.
Who's going to give us a walk?
The man behind the camera.
Right? And that's where he likes to stay, behind the camera.
So listen, I understand, especially when they're young and, it's hard to, get like just especially a setting like this, but I've seen your models come to life, and I've seen just the minute that it's showtime,
They come alive.
they come alive, and the fierceness, that last show that we did, them kids showed up and showed out.
No, they did. And I really appreciate you for really collaborating. When I hit you up about it, I was just like, I think this would be a great spot. And, even when we, go through the drawing board, and I was like, no, I think this, especially for the community. And it really was. For, like, the parking lot was packed.
Yes.
The vendors to the tables and the chairs, everything, was standing room at that point. It
Yes.
was really, really great. And
Yes.
the kids loved it. And our MC Ty, she did amazing last
Yes.
year. And she will be, and I'm sorry, we just jumped into it. I didn't give a breakdown of the weekend of what
We're going
did.
to. We got time. I'm watching time.
Okay, I'm like, okay, wait, I didn't get into that. I'm sorry. But yeah.
We're going to
Shout
ramble
out-
first, and then we're going to get to the real to
Shout
the
out to
business.
Ty for last year. Shout out to Elena. Yes, last year. Shout out to the, for you guys station, everybody having us here. Everything went perfect.
Yeah.
How it was supposed to.
Because we had that performance from Goldie.
Yes,
He was
Goldie was there.
He was a little
Goldie
youngster.
DJ'd. He was like, he not young no more. He's tall. He's,
No,
like,
he's tall
almost
now.
taller than me, if not up there. Like, what are they feeding
shot
you?
Up in the
What are they
mirror.
feeding you at home? And now he's doing this. Like, this is so amazing. I love seeing young entrepreneurs. So
Yes.
kudos to what you guys got going on here, because it's
I know.
amazing.
And listen, people don't see that side of it, but they don't understand that this is a young man, and I ain't going, I don't want to put him on camera or nothing like that, but he is here just running things,
Yeah,
okay?
he
He is
is.
running this show, and I'm so proud of him and the work that he does in here too. So, but, I was just, honestly, I do, like I said, I want to get into this weekend coming up, but I just wanted to say, last year, the way that the parents really showed up and they brought
Yes,
people out with
yes.
them, and I see the support that you have when it comes to the events that you're doing, so I just want to, congratulate you
Thank
on
you.
that, because this isn't easy.
But
Nothing-
I found my lane.
yeah.
I think a lot of people's issue is they want to go taking and they want this crowd and this crowd. When you find your lane, I think that's what makes it easier.
Yeah.
And I don't stress anymore about, oh my God, we don't have. If it was just the kids and two parents, we gonna scream like it's 50 of us in that building
Okay.
because I want to make sure that they get what they're supposed to be getting when it comes to an event. So I think everybody who comes to support, like you said, that comes out,
Yeah.
and it's just amazing from there. So.
Yeah, it is. So, but yeah, that's important is, finding your lane. But it's like I talked to so many people that put on events in Vegas. And it is, other than getting the support that we get from the parents, we try to get that support from the community as well. So that's why I was excited about having you on today because I want the community to know about what you guys are doing. I want people to know how to reach you so that way if they do have children and, oh, listen, I'm about to have 50 kids for the next 6 weeks, okay? Because we're doing a day camp with Go Urban Vegas and
Yes,
Nevada
yes,
Partners,
yes.
so I'm going to be looking too. If I see some talent, I'm going to be like,
Let me
you know
know.
what, let's,
Let me know.
but I want the community to know about the work that's being done because I feel like with all the stuff that goes on in Las Vegas, some of the things that happen get pushed to the wayside
Yeah.
and it doesn't get the recognition that it deserves, so you have a very big week coming up. All right.
do.
So
I do.
yes. So let's start first with, it's a 3-day event.
Yes,
And I
yes.
want you to kind of break it down and talk about what to expect. And, and then from there, I do kind of want to get some input from some of the models as far as what's coming up. But I want you to break down the days and tell everybody what Melanated Models is doing this week.
So, what we have coming up, it is called the World Class Fashion Weekend. A lot of people, I guess, just on layman's terms, so people kind of understand the concept. Instead of a fashion week or New York Fashion Week, or it's kind of what we have our version of a weekend. It's kids. A lot of people think it's great for a week. Kids' attention span is only about this quick. So, and the money that goes into it. A lot of people are like, oh, they want to find the quickest free way to be into the industry. It's not cheap. I'm not gonna lie, it's not cheap. And over the years, it's gotten even worse, and people want to find freebies. But we've strived to figure out how to make it reasonable, financial, and cost efficient for everybody, parents, kids, and everything, so on and so forth. So Friday is our networking and model battle. This is the first model battle ever.
Nice.
So we are holding down, it's 3 categories. You have 4 to 8, 9 to 16, and 17 and up. So we'll be battling it out. Everybody has their rules. We have 5 judges. We have Miss 007. We have Miss Raven Wilson. We have Miss Ella. We have Miss Kia Johnson from You Kid, and we have, let me make sure I'm saying it right. It's 5. Why am I drawing a blank? I always draw a blank. It's Kia, Raven, Ella, 007, and oh my God. Oh, and Miss Nay. Oh my goodness, she would get me. Queen Nay will be in the building, you guys. So these judges, they're coming though.
Okay.
I wanted a different spectrum. I didn't want just a bunch of model judges. So we have Miss Ella. She is a high-end fashion model. She's done stuff for the Strip. She's international. She's been in Vogue. She's something. She's a really good. And she's a really good activist and does a lot of things for the community out here in Vegas. So you guys definitely would want to come just meet who she is. We have Miss 007. She's a celebrity host. She was just on a reality TV show. We have Miss Nay. She's been traveling. She's a dance instructor. We have Miss Raven Wilson. She's done shows with Vera Wang. She's done shows with Tiffany Haddish. We actually did a show with her that was sponsored by Tiffany Haddish. She's coming out. And then we have Miss Kia Johnson from Texas. She lives out here, but she just loves the kids. She's done amazing things with our program. And everybody's just doing really, really good things. And I just wanted everybody to be heard, be seen. Our host, we have Mr. Robert Dior is coming with great personality. We have our DJ Urkel, and all these amazing vendors that are coming out on Friday. So you guys make sure you come out and see. And we have models from all the way from Maryland to California.
Nice.
Coming
Okay.
out.
So, question: what's a model battle look like? What is that going to entail?
So, in the vision of putting it together, because like I said, it's the first one ever. So think of, have you ever seen the show Pose?
Oh, I think I did.
So they kind of come out per team, they come out per category, and they get their own individual timing for a certain amount of time, and the music is played, and they're just hit to hit whatever they're supposed to. So everybody has to do their signature walk. Most models have their own walk. That's why I love the uniqueness about everybody. So they're coming to do their own signature walk. Then the top 2 winners, and it is a cash prize. So come hard and come real.
Okay. Are you in the battle?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. All of them. I know all you guys are battling. So.
Yes. So it's, and then the top 2, and the judges will give a 1 through 10 score. The top 2 models will battle it out. They'll both be on stage and they'll battle it out
Nice.
with poses. So who hits the best poses and wins, you'll be crowned. You get a sash, you get a cash prize, and you get a radio interview and social media blast.
That's gonna be nice. I can't wait to see that. You coming hard with your pose? Yeah, you got that one ready.
And that's Friday. And then Saturday is the fashion show. Like Elena said, the fashion show last year, it's now gonna be another step up this year. Like, and we have a whole thing. I want to tell y'all, but I can't, because then it's not gonna be the same with the surprise and how we have this show coming. Totally different from last year, so it's bigger, better, and it's just something unique. It's something you think when you think of Vogue, you think of community, and think of just pure fashion show and talent. That's all I can say about it.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
All I know is last year it was the flowers for me. Oh my gosh. Just from the youngest to the oldest, they all came out and they represented them outfits so well.
Yes,
it was so
absolutely.
nice. I loved every bit of that.
It's the Sasha Fierce moments that they
Yes.
have for me.
Oh yes, them girls was coming hard too.
Yes.
They was not playing. Okay.
Yes. And so that's the fashion show. And then
That's the show.
Sunday is the sneaker gala / awards show. So we have a small show with awards. This year we decided to add a few more categories. So we like I said, we opened it for the community. So we've got barbershops nominated, politicians, hairstylists, makeup artists, people that are doing stuff in the community but making away. I've seen makeup artists giving away things just for the community because people can't afford for proms. I feel like they need to be acknowledged too. I feel like these politicians that are doing things for Vegas to be in a certain platform, they should have been acknowledged. They should be acknowledged. These barbershops doing, kickbacks and free haircuts for the community. So we opened the categories to get involved with the community as well. So I contacted everybody that was nominated so they can come out. And yeah, they were really excited to even know that they were nominated. So, and it wasn't us. It wasn't our team. This was community. So we put it on Facebook and let the community vote.
Okay.
I didn't want anything to feel biased. Everybody had a mass opportunity to vote, and it was all voted by the community. They were
Nice.
handpicked by the community. So that would be the sneaker gala with performance and a little bit of food.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if there was something that you could do to get your company on a bigger platform, or what do you think needs to be done to have more recognition to what you're doing?
$1 million donation.
Y'all hear that? We need some cash, okay?
No, we want to. Like I said, we want to be involved more with the community. We honestly have been looking for a bus. Because if we had a bus to help with some of the kids that are further away that really we had quite a handful of people drop out because the gas and the headache of driving from across town. So if we can provide that, practices every Wednesday from 6 to 7:30. We can provide that bus to help with that. It would be a lot better.
So you need a bus donated?
Yeah, we would really, that's our thing. We really need a 15-passenger bus would be excellent. And
So anybody listening, this is a nonprofit. So if you have a bus or anything you want to donate, it is a tax deductible write-off. So you can contact me, or you can hit up, what's the best way? We're not ending right now. We'll talk about that in a minute. But if you do have a bus that you want to donate, and even if it needs a little work, maybe you know a mechanic that can assist in fixing this thing up, but you can get a write-off. And if they want to donate, how do they contact you?
They can call my phone. No, I'm just let me stop. You guys can email us at melanated, spelled melanated with 2 A. So it's MELANATED A lot of people skip that last A. So it's melanatedmodeling@gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So, all right. So, really quick, I'm gonna just what time? Oh, we're good on time. So, what? I'm gonna start right here with Lex. What do you see for yourself in the future as far as a modeling career?
I see me walking in fashion shows, Los Angeles, New York, across the globe, really, being a part of model walks, runway modeling, maybe some print as well, like magazines and stuff like that. That's what I see for my future as far as modeling.
Nice.
This has been like I said, this is a kind of a beginning for me, a beginning stage, and Melanated Models have really done a great job of not just showing us just the basics of modeling, but like she's talking about, like slates, right? We do monologues, we get into acting.
Nice.
There's other things that we get into, so it's really opening the door. So for me, it's where can I fit myself in all of these areas, right? So if I want to bridge into acting next, then I can do that because Melanated Model is showing me that, right now. So, yeah, that's what I see for myself.
Nice.
Yes.
That's good to hear. What about you, Skylar? What do you see yourself in the future? Future Skylar, what would you like to see yourself doing as an adult in the modeling industry? Do you ever watch like different modeling shows and watch how the runway models, or do you like the ones in the magazines or the ones on TV or in the fashion shows? Which one is your favorite?
The fashion show.
You like the fashion shows, so you want to do more fashion shows? Yeah, and wear the nice dresses and all the different designers. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. And then what about you, Katie? And I'm gonna ask you a question because I know you're a native to Las Vegas. Do you see this as being a booming industry for the model industry more so now than, of course, than it was previously?
So I meant by local as in I've been around here for a little while.
Okay.
But I'm actually from LA. But that said, I would still like to share my opinion.
Yes.
And I do think so.
Okay.
I think it's grown a lot within the last, I would say 5 to 10 years, but that's going off of my exposure and what I've experienced. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And then where do you see yourself, headed with this industry?
My primary interest is print, but my interest for runway has grown with the experience that I've gained with melanated models. And also, it's more of active or interactive option. It's nice to receive the energy from the crowd and get that experience in regards to just even interacting with them and shaking off the nerves of being in front of so many people too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I was gonna ask. Say your name again. Sando. I'm gonna get that down. I'm not gonna forget next time. Sando. So, do you still get nervous though when you're getting ready to go, when you're doing a show or preparing for stage? Do you still get those little butterflies right now, or is Melanated Models helping you get past all of that?
Yeah, I used to be like really nervous. Like that's one of the main reasons why I enjoy being with them, because they boosted my self-esteem and confidence, and I don't really get nervous like in the beginning of shows anymore because I know about it.
Good.
And then we have like a little slate we say before we go on, and then I just say that to myself, and then
What do we say before we go on so we can shake our nerves?
I'm confident, I'm strong, and I'm brilliant.
Yeah.
Nice, beautiful. And then where do you see yourself in the future in this industry?
I really see myself traveling for modeling and like getting like called out to shows, and then like doing like networking with other models, bigger models and stuff.
Nice. Yeah, my daughter, she's actually in South Africa right now. And with Africa Day that just passed, they had a lot of different things going on with fashion shows. And there's a lot of African Americans that are out there representing in South Africa in these shows. So we have a really good platform.
Sando, where's your family originally from, baby?
Sierra Leone.
Really nice. You know what? Like even just your name, I knew that your name is not typical American name. I knew it had some kind of background to it. So, and then you could see it in your face too, you know, because even though, like I said, my daughter's out there, she's starting to recognize all the difference, you know, in features and knowing who's from where. And she always sends me pictures now of, oh, they're from the Fulani tribe, and this is from this tribe, and this. So I'm starting to learn different looks. So you're very beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, and your skin is just gorgeous. So, and Miss Amori.
Amori.
Do you like modeling?
I money.
You like modeling? You're probably the cutest model that's hitting that runway, huh?
You want to show us a walk?
Ooh, can I
me to
see your
walk?
walk? Let me see your walk.
Come on, get down. Walk to mommy. Come here. I'm about to say Katie. Amori, come here.
Come here, come walk to mommy.
Come here. Walk to mommy.
Come on.
Ready?
Oh, she going
never
up to
mind.
daddy. She's like, you ain't putting me on the spot.
And she's a daddy's girl. When he comes around, she just melts.
Melts.
But it's fine. No, she has a great walk.
Yes. So how many models do you have right now?
Jesus Christ. On my roster for the kids, and it's funny because we only wanted like 10 kids. Because I was like, okay, maybe too much, might be too much. And at the time when I started, when I wanted to do the kid agency, I was pregnant. And I was like, maybe this is too much. Because remember, I was pregnant at the show.
Yep.
I was all in the pictures pregnant. Right now, I think the kids were at between 15 to 19.
Ooh.
And the adult roster, honestly, I think we have 11.
Wow. That's big.
At one time, and I'm going to tell just even the background of Melanated Models, they started off as an academy. My fiance Dre and his old partner, they had started as an academy, and they had at one point 40 models.
Wow.
40. It was a lot.
And are you managing these models by yourself, or do you have a team that works with you?
Thank God we have an amazing team. You know, you got to ask for help. Everybody wants to do everything by themselves. It was just me and Dre, and I was like, God, please just help. We have a team mom, an amazing team mom. Shout out to LaShonda. Like,
I was going to say, shout her name out.
LaShonda, she's like kicked in for real. Like, you guys, if y'all knew, I was like, hey, Shonda, can you? And she's like, yes, I got you. I'm like, hey, here's some gas, whatever. It's having a team and not being afraid to ask for help. That's a lot of people's issue when it comes to business. Nobody wants to ask for help. Mm-hmm. And it is okay to ask for help, but pride gets in the way and it will hinder you from getting to where you need to go. Let me stop preaching. But
no, preach on, girl, preach on.
But it can hinder you from so much. And I've learned that even in relationship, people think relationship is just a boyfriend and girlfriend, a business relationship, a friendship, everything. Your pride can hinder any relationship if you don't open your mouth. The biggest thing people are afraid to do is ask for help, say thank you, and say I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so many people will be holding on grudges, and all somebody had to do was say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm not afraid to ever say I'm sorry. I'm not afraid to say I was wrong. Can you help me? Let's get this together. So shout out to LaShonda, our team mom. Shout out to our creative director, Marie, and her fiance, her husband. Shout out to Jade and Pierce, the husband and wife duo, and shout out to everybody that volunteered, is going to volunteer, and has volunteered. Shout out to our parents that help out, and the models as well. But without my team, honestly, I'd be like, well, we just gonna do me when it comes to decoration. I'm like, we was gonna have about 5 balloons in the corner. Marie was like, no. I'm asking LaShonda about this, and she's like, I don't think so. And I'm okay for people to say no.
Yeah.
I'm okay to sit back and be like, yeah, we own it, but I'm okay to somebody say that don't sound like a good idea. Mm-hmm. Maybe not. Let's try this. Let's do that. Let's level up from here. So, me and my fiance tremendously thank everybody for stepping in and helping us along the way.
Yeah, sounds like you have a really good crew.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. And one thing I did find, and like I said, everybody got to find their lane. In Vegas, you got to find your circle. Mm-hmm. And shout out to our circle. It's married. It's all married couples. We're married too, but we're going to shout out to September 16th. We're getting married. But everybody understands. I said that they understand teamwork. And a lot of people don't understand that, and understand you can agree to disagree. Mm-hmm. It's okay to say, "Hey, nope, Tati, I didn't like that." And I'm like, you know what, you're right. What you see is a little different, and I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. So the team, you asked about their team. I have an amazing team, and they have partners that support them. I have a partner that supports me, and we all are making it work. So nice. My team is amazing. So.
All right. And
Bow
so now, if anyone is listening right now and they have a child, or if they're an adult and they want to get involved and they want to be a model, or they want to volunteer, or they want to join the team, can you tell them what they need to do to get involved in this?
I need a background check. I need some blood, and I need you to sign your life away. Just kidding. Right, just put it on the dotted line. Anybody who would like to volunteer, join, or do anything, you guys can follow us on all platforms. It is the same everywhere. The kids division is different from the adults. So melanated kids _ LV is the kids pages on Facebook and Instagram, and melanated models is for Facebook and Instagram. Yes.
Okay. And then how do the children, so the children that want to model, they can just,
They just
parents
inbox
can
us,
go
yes,
there?
and
Okay.
we will do a model meeting because like I said, I have to fill out the kids. The parents are, oh my God, she's the best thing, and da, 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 da. And then she'd be like, no, I don't want to do this. So I do a model meeting before I allow them to join.
Okay.
So model meetings, and I found balance because me and my family were full-fledged entrepreneurs all day, all night. Everybody owns a business in my house. So Wednesdays is strictly modeling. So our model meetings is Wednesday from between 5 o'clock and 5:45, and then practice is from 6 to 7. So anytime I set up a meeting or do that model meeting before you can join,
Okay.
and go from there. So that's for everybody, adults, kids. Model meetings is from 5 to 5:45.
Okay. And then tell everybody where each event is being held this weekend.
So just to make it simple, because at first it was going to be confusing, and because a lot of people are not from here, we're going to use at the same location, 4601 West Sahara. You guys, there will be the same location. You guys will come, you'll see, but it's gonna be a different thing every day.
Okay.
It's gonna be chairs facing in the ceiling. No, I'm just kidding. No, but it's gonna be a different thing every
Have
day.
fire and
yes,
smoke and
all of that. Things crawling on the ground. It's just gonna be a thing. It sparkles from here. No, but every day it'll be the same location. We just want to make it simple. If you go to a convention, it's at one hotel, so it's kind of the same concept. We're doing a thing. It just be at the same location each day.
Okay, so is that a hotel?
It's an event space.
Okay, what's the name of the event space?
It's TBA.
TBA. Okay, TBA.
It's TBA. No, me and my fiance are working on getting some stuff together. So
Okay, and do they need to get tickets or?
yeah, so if you follow, as you guys, we're on Facebook Live, and I went to Instagram. I want to make sure everybody kind of got a little touch. If you go on, like I said, the platforms that I just told you, there's ticket links all over.
Okay.
No excuse. If you can't find it, it's always somebody that just missed it. It's always that one person, I didn't see it. You can inbox me and I can send it to you directly. No issue.
Okay.
I know it happens.
All right, and now take this time to do a shameless plug for all the other business ventures that y'all got going on, because y'all are a working family.
Okay.
So first talk about my boy, because I love me some Chili Barker. So go ahead and talk about that for a minute.
So I'm on top of me being an owner, I'm a momager, and my son, he is 15 years old. He has been doing his business for 3 years, and I am so proud of him. Make sure I don't cry this time. I always get teary-eyed because he went through a lot to even get to where he is now. Mm-hmm. And he's in the league of adults. Like somebody had told us, they were like, they don't care how old he is no more. He's considered a threat. Mm. And I was like, what? They was like, no, you've got a food truck. You pull up with the rest of the people. If 10 people is in line and they see you pull up, they lost their money. Mm. So at this point, he's no longer a kid.
Yeah.
Even though he sounds like he's 25. But he's no longer a kid anymore. They're like, you're a threat. You're taking money out of these people's pocket, and we didn't realize. We're just like, hey, we're Chili Barker, and you so
because he has such kid-friendly
yes.
food, and the kids really determine the eating habits of the family.
Money.
Then the money, exactly. So when the kids see him pull up, it doesn't matter what other trucks are out there. They're like, I'm finna go get me some chili Doritos.
Yeah, they see the hot Cheetos. They got the Kool-Aid. Like his
the
menu
Kool-Aid.
was made all by him. He just added a soul food entree. It's cornbread topped with macaroni and cheese, cabbage, and chicken. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Get out.
It's amazing.
Okay.
He is injured right now, but after June, I think 13, he's gonna be back. But he's so determined. He still wants to work. He has first Friday every month.
Nice.
And he still wants to work. So he's like, Mom, give me a spinning stool, and I'm gonna be in there, and I'm gonna just spin around and do the food this way and do the food that way. And so I'm like, you the boss. So I was like, let's go find him a spinning stool while he has his foot up, like the doctor said, and he's not on it. So I mean, I can't stop determination. When he started with a tent in 115-degree weather.
Yeah.
And I was pregnant with my daughter at the time, and I was like, I can't go outside. I can't. And he was like, Mom, just stay in the car. I can do it. And he did. He would set up a tent. And I was like, if I learn nothing else, don't quit. And I wish I had that even when I had, started off being an entrepreneur. He has that determination. And besides, me backing him, and I'm like, if you ever wanted to quit, it's okay. I got your back. He's like, no. I don't take a few days off. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Adults need to remember to take a day off.
Oh, yeah. I remember the first time I came up and I saw the tent and he was outside and he's like, you want some chili? And I was like, I don't eat chili. I'm vegetarian. He was like, I have vegetarian chili. I was like, let me taste this vegetarian chili.
And now his chili is all vegan.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that until they ask.
Wow.
So it's
delicious.
vegan. There's no meat in there. People like, unless they ask, and people like, oh no. But we like, try it. You don't know until you try it. And everybody question like, is this really? You sure there's no meat in there? But it is no meat in his chili.
And you cannot tell.
We hit every dietary option except for soya. We couldn't judge soya. We got to everybody except for soy.
Except for soy.
But he's doing amazing things. So he will be at First Friday. If you guys know where that's at, that's down there in the Arts District off of Charleston in Las Vegas. Every First Friday, he will be there in First Friday.
Yeah.
Leg messed up and all.
Yeah, and he's gone, like I said, from just this tent to being on the news and to being highlighted in newspapers and just everywhere.
And he's getting ready to be on the Food Network.
What?
Yeah, we're excited. And it's really big. So he came. The foodie carnival people came.
What?
And so we're just waiting for the season to drop. But they're like, once you do it, I said,
it's gonna be a whole nother ball game.
And I'm like, what does that mean? We're just like, oh, okay, thank you. But people are like, oh, you don't know. We're just like, kind of like, oh, okay, but we're not sure what it's about to entail and what that means. But he's gonna be on Carnival Eats.
Nice.
Yes,
Nice. So proud.
They were like, I said, can we post it? Can we tell people? He was like, tell them.
Tell the world.
He said, because it's gonna be he said it starts in Canada and then it'll air in the U.S. and then it goes to the world after that.
That's exciting. I think as a community, we all need to back him. So when they do come,
I'm gonna dumb blast it.
Everybody.
People gonna block me because they're gonna get it in their DM.
Yes.
Oh, it's shooting in Canada. Oh, it's coming to America in 2 weeks. Like, be ready. That's the kind of mom I'm gonna be. So I'm like, I don't know what that entails, but when I see it, when it comes, so he was like, and everybody's like, oh, were you on there? I said, no, they didn't want to see me. It's him. And I tell people, it's not me, it's him. So shout out to Laurel, Chili Barkers. You guys go follow him. Chili with a Y, Chily, Barkers like dog.
Yes.
So support just a black entrepreneur doing his thing.
First Fridays.
Then next we have my amazing fiance, best friend, partner. He has Shots by Dre. He has a photography studio. He is a photographer. He has a production company where they do marketing. They help with videography and all the works. That's called Social Gurus. You guys go check them out. If you need some product shots, videos, you want a slow-mo going backwards, forward, sideways, they got y'all.
Yes.
They got you guys doing what you guys need to do.
And he does amazing photography.
He does billboards around here. And I just like, babe, tell people. He be like, I'm like, half the billboards you guys see don't even know who the photographer is, but he's done a lot of work. For politicians, radio stations.
Yeah, you guys go on Shots by Dre and just look at some of the work, some of the photos on there. They're so
creativity.
Amazing. Yeah, and some of the I don't know if I've seen any of these models, but I know
Lex just did his old retro. I thought it was dope. The retro look that you went for. I thought it was a Lex can tell you a little more about it. But.
Tell me about this one. I have to go see it.
So I just did a shoot with Dre. I think it was 2 weeks ago now. I did all red, kind of like a throwback sweater, all red pants, just a very retro, like she said. So it was amazing. It was my first photo shoot ever.
Oh, okay.
So I felt very comfortable in there. Dre was like, man, play whatever music you want. Today's about you. So he's very confident. Just let me vibe out. He's like, I'm going to just take the different shots, just do whatever poses you want to do. And was a little crazy because when I pulled up, they was doing. I think her son was outside doing the food truck. She was running back and forth.
Oh, I was there. I came that day.
You know, Amari was in there crying a little bit. She was chilling, but then so it was crazy. But they like family.
Yeah.
Really, they like family, and so they definitely made me feel comfortable. It was a wonderful photo shoot. I mean, you got to see the photos. I mean, the photos are amazing.
Are they up on Instagram right
Yeah,
now?
they're on his Instagram.
Okay, good. I'm gonna go check that out.
Amazing photos. Yeah, Dre does a great job. So
Nice.
yes, it was very comforting, a very great first experience. Very great first experience for me. So yes.
Yeah, he's good with it, and you know, I feel like he makes it something that's obtainable for us to be able to go get these photos done. I know
feel
that
comfortable.
and feel comfortable. You know, I know he does a lot of headshots, and I know he does real estate photos or whatever kind of professional photos you need done. So
Anything you needed.
Yeah.
You got everybody that if you need a photo done, there's no limit. People are like, oh, he only does. Like, no, he does everybody. And one thing, even though, he's my fiance, I've heard a lot of people say they felt comfortable with shooting, like Lex said, and not just from a male, even from females. A lot of people are like, how do you date somebody? I'm like, he knows what it is, but he's there, make sure you feel comfortable. He's like, pick your music, be, setting even boundaries of, how close you get to people. So people are like, he was all in my bubble, touching my shoulder. And you don't ever want that issue. So not just me being his fiance, but I've heard from even different people in conversations that I didn't know these people. I've seen them post that they, I felt comfortable. And I think pretty much everybody, except for you, huh, Katie, everybody shot with Dre. Skylar, you've done a shoot with Dre, huh? Well, she's done quite a few. And then Sando, what kind of shoot did you do?
My
Babe?
birthday shoot.
Okay, yeah. So
Oh, you know what? I think I've seen it.
with the balloons?
Yes.
that was her.
That's you. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. I saw that shot. So I'll see the other.
Uh-huh, you'll
Okay.
see the other one,
Maybe
yeah.
I've seen it, and maybe I just got to go.
If
back
you go to
to
our website, all of the headshots as well, especially for the kids and mostly adults, I think because we were just revamping the page, are all the headshots from him as well.
Okay, so give us the website.
Melanatedmodels.com.
Okay, melanated. Okay, and that's where we'll see
Yep,
everything.
you'll see the headshots, you'll see work. And then if you want to book with Dre, shotsbydre.com.
Okay, so you hear that? If you guys need to book any type of photos, if you need to get headshots done, if you want to get into modeling, if you're interested in coming to the show this weekend, I think we've given you enough detailed information on how to get to all of these events and all of these happenings.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Shout out to our MCs, our DJs, our hosts, and our performers for the weekend. Let me not forget everybody that
Who's your
just...
DJ?
Oh, okay. Friday we got, like I said, DJ Urkel, and then we have our host, like I said, Robert Dior. Saturday, our host, we have Miss Sparkle of Go Urban, and then we have our DJ Get Right on Saturday.
Okay.
And then we have on Sunday we have none other than DJ Goldie in the building.
All right. Hey.
And our last year winner of artist, was it teen artist or kid artist of last year's winner for our awards gala. And for our host, we got Miss Ty, Fly Ty, the promoter, will be our host. So we got to mix everybody. I strive to make sure that everybody gets a chance.
Yes.
So that's one thing I'm big on, community and our program just growing. So I feel like from there, especially people that don't get tickets, they're going to be mad they heard that they missed out.
I know.
I'm just saying, don't miss out.
Don't miss out. So before we get out of here, I just want each and every one of you to just go down and give me, just some closing words on what she in particular, not just melanated models, but what she has brought to the table for you and what you're doing, and just show some love and appreciation right now. So, all right. So,
One thing, okay, so we just had a show yesterday, okay, and I kind of beat myself up a little bit after the show. I feel like I could have did a little bit better. And one thing that Tati is very great at is nurturing, very reassuring to you and going, hey, I think you did amazing, right? She told me that, and she said, look at what you did, come back, work on those things. We're gonna be right back at it on Wednesday. So it's kind of like she knows that, and she's very honest too, very honest about what the industry holds and how cutthroat it can be and the different things that go on. And so she kind of prepares you for that, but in a nurturing way. Nice. And so I'm definitely appreciative of her.
And I ain't gonna let them quit.
And she ain't gonna let us quit. Yeah, she ain't gonna let us quit. So, Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
And Skylar, how do you feel about Miss Tati?
She's nice.
Yeah. Has she helped you a lot? Helped you build some confidence?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's giving you a chance to just be this beautiful model running down a runway. How does that feel?
Good.
It feels good.
How do you like practices?
I like practicing. I don't know.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I like snack time.
Oh. Can't forget
Nobody
about
gonna turn
snack
down
time.
the snacks.
Can't forget about that. All right. And Miss Katie?
You've had a very great impact, and I'm appreciative of that. The biggest thing has definitely been the confidence, and I can't stress that enough, only because she is honest and direct. But it's a nice honest.
You can be real. You can be real.
I'll cry about
She
it
knows
later.
exactly how to say it, just to the point where I understand what she's saying, and I can use that for the next time or even during practice, and just hone in on the craft and not really hold back. She's big on us letting our personality show through our style and our walk, and I think that's the biggest component, for the simple fact that that's where at least I can speak for myself and say I'm most comfortable.
Nice.
The whole point is being me. So
Yes. And being comfortable. Good. And Sando? I told you I wasn't going to forget.
I feel like she's helped me become somebody I never thought I would be. And, like, I've always wanted to be a model when I was younger. And, like, I feel like I was not, like, at the standard to be a model. But she really showed me that I could really be who I am. And, like when she critiques us, like, she can tell, like, if, like, you're not, like, you can do better than, like, what you usually do.
She gives you that push.
Yeah. And, like, she's just a really good teacher. Like, she's really understanding, and, like, she takes it slow. Like,
Nice.
No. Make me
Nice.
cry. I
Yes.
thought I was going to whoop y'all. No, I'm just kidding.
She was outside like, listen, when y'all go in here,
Say a
y'all
word. Don't grab no
you better
chips.
say I'm nice. You better say I'm nurturing. Okay.
I feel like she makes you want to learn the new stuff. Because, like, usually, like, after practices, like, I don't want to go home and, like, continue, like, she says, work on your walks and everything. I don't usually want to do that. But, like, she made me want to, like, practice new turns and stuff. So, like, I actually look forward to that.
Sando won a challenge on like spins and stuff. And now when she came back, it was like 3 in a row. I said, girl, I can't even do that. But do it. Yes.
Nice. Well, I'm excited. Also, I'm gonna try to make it, but like I said, we start our day camp this week. So, but it's not on the weekend. But I am gonna try to make it this weekend because I'm excited. I want to see everything. I want to see.
You got to at
these-
least try to come to the show because you got to
Yes.
see like it's a new and improved.
Yeah, the
You gotta
fashion
come to the
show,
fashion
for
show
sure.
For
Yes, and I'm also interested in this battle.
Yes,
that
yes.
caught my attention
Yes.
too. So, and I'm excited to see everyone there. I just want to say thank you guys for coming onto the show. Thank you so much for being open and sharing with us. And I just also, of course, kudos.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, not just kudos, just congratulations and big shout out to you and what you and your family are doing in Las Vegas as far as the model world is concerned, and as far as being business owners and being active in the community and giving shout outs and giving, the flowers to the people here in this town. You guys are doing big things, and I want to see this. I want to see you grow. I want to see you guys
you.
get
Thank
so big with this. So so thank you for coming on to the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you do have any questions, you can DM me, or you could just go to your page, Tatiana,
Yes.
or she gave you all the other ways to reach out. So with that being said, we are out. Once again, thank you for tuning in. We will be back here next week, same time. And I hope to see you guys there. And don't forget to come out this weekend, okay? All right, we are out. Peace out, everyone.
Peace.